Physical energy, the way that you express yourself. How can you use physical energy to influence audiences, to influence people, to make a difference? It's key because what you say is important, but how you say it is even more important. Let's get started. The other day I was watching a politician, and what they had to say was very exciting. I was watching it on TV, and TV always changes the perspective slightly. But in their message, it was very important, very energizing, but how they said it lacked that energy. And that made a difference. And I think it will make a difference in this person's political life. Energy is so important. Yesterday I was speaking with one of my clients, and they said, Patrick, your energy, it's very infectious, it's strong, which was a very nice compliment to me. And I think it's so important to look at our own energy and recognize it. Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it powerful? Or is it understated? And what works best for you in these different situations? Well, first off, energy. It's psychological. It's physical. So let's look at both of those components. First of all, physically, are you getting enough rest? Are you taking time out for yourself? Are you actually getting some exercise to give yourself more energy? Those are key physical attributes. If you have a medical condition that affects your energy, what are you doing to address that? Secondly, your emotional energy, your psychological energy. Oftentimes I'll find for myself when I have something I'm going to go do that I'm not particularly looking forward to, or that I may be a little bit nervous about, my energy can be sapped. I can feel a little bit tired. But I also find that once I step into that situation that I come alive. So there are two aspects of that. One is, who are you around? What are the situations you encircle yourself with? If you're with somebody and after that encounter you leave and you think, I'm exhausted, that's an indication that perhaps that person or that relationship could use some examining, because people who drain our energy, it's a sign to us that something needs to be done about that. Whereas if you're with somebody and you were feeling tired a moment ago, but when you're with them, you suddenly feel, hey, I feel alive. That's another indication that this person has a certain effect on you. I find that in my life. When I'm around certain people, most people actually, I get a certain energy that by myself I don't always have. So I do believe that communion with other people is a big source and continual source of our energy. Finally, thinking about what you can give to your audience, what you can give to any situation you enter. Remember, your energy, no matter what it is, whether it's positive or negative, high or low, changes the calculus of a room once you enter it. Think about it. If you have a group of 3 people and suddenly somebody else walks in, it affects that climate. So if you're intentional about what you do, about what you think, about what you feel, and the impact you want to have, you can change the energy of a situation. Now, I'm not saying to walk into any new encounter and suddenly be overwhelming and be full of energy. That can be a bit daunting and maybe a bit too much. Like Hamlet says, suit the word to the action to the word. But be aware of it. The biggest takeaway for you is to be aware of the energy around you, to be aware of the energy that you bring to a situation, and make sure that if things are important to you, if you have a situation where you want to be involved, where you want to share your feelings, share your emotions, you want to make a difference, you want to convince people to do something, to change their mind, to take action, that you establish that want inside of you, that desire, that need, and use that intention to create your reality. Because it starts with you, here, and in the breath. Use your mind, use your breath, and use your power to bring forth the energy that is right for your next encounter. I'm Patrick Munoz. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel